Hey, blessings, everyone. This is Yanni, the only lockologist, with Jimmy doing a color over there. And one of our favorite clients who we have known for many, 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 many. In fact, a really quick story. When we first met her, in fact, I used to wash hair first. And when you met me, I was washing your hair still. When you met me, I was with Jimmy.
Yeah.
So, okay, so that may have been the beginning of the relationship. She first came from Alaska and she'll meet us in Jersey. She's like, she meets us everywhere. And then after that, she moved from Alaska because you were a correction officer in Alaska, right? At the time, right?
At the time.
She moved from Alaska and then she's just was living somewhere close to us. And then she came to Georgia, then she came back to Jersey, then she's back in Georgia. So, yeah, she meets us everywhere. And when I met her, her hair was way shorter and now it grows like crazy. We haven't seen each other in the past 2 cycles because I guess she was relocating. But today I just want to talk about oils. That's quick because Jimmy's about to go wash her. Um, Remember, if you're oiling your scalp, first of all, you guys always hear me talk about my rose water, spraying the hair with rose water. When I speak to potential new clients during the free consultation when they come to get their hair done, I always ask them what oils do they use, and they're like, "Oh, I spray the rose water with the vitamin E or whatever." For the people who are not allergic to rose water, of course, I'm like, that's not what I'm talking about. That's just if you want a little moisture, if you want a little smell good. I say smell good. When it comes to oiling your scalp, I'm talking about using an applicator bottle. Excuse me. Woo, pass me that applicator bottle, sweetheart. Sorry. 1 second, guys. Right. When it comes to oiling scalp, I can't touch you with this because you still has to get a hair wash, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like using one of these or getting an oil you like and applying it to the scalp. I get a lot of clients that have scalp issues, and sometimes it's not eczema, psoriasis, or seborrheic dermatitis. They're flaking and they're itching, and I ask, what oil are you using? And they list a laundry list of oils. So like, I've tried this oil, I've tried that oil. Listen, if you are using an oil because you had thinning hair and you wanted to thicken up, there's some great oils. Castor oil, if you're allergic to castor oil, you can try wild growth oil. Um, there's one called here hope oil, that's not bad. There's quite a few good oils or serums you can use. They're out in the market. You can do your research and get that, right? But if you use an oil, let's just say recently your hair has been thinning for whatever reason, and you're now trying an oil, you have to give it months to see if it's working. So what a lot of you do is that you try the oil for like, today's what, Sunday the 9th. You try it, by next week this oil not working and you use something else, and you don't know what reaction your scalp is having to all these different oils. You have to give it time. As even if it's dryness, like your scalp is dry and you're trying a different oil, right? And then the next week you're trying a different oil and a different oil and a different oil. You are making your scalp dryness worse. Keep it simple. Just pick one oil, whether it's for thinning hair or just to keep your scalp moist, right? My clients, when they come to me, they ask me, what oil should I use? You all know I'm queen of castor oil. I swear by it. I tell clients, don't even worry with Jamaican black, the one you get at the supply store, that's dangerous. Don't get that anymore. They're putting a lot of fillers in that, and a lot of people are complaining about itching. Plain, odorless, colorless, cold pressed castor oil. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You don't have to, if you're okay with castor oil, just use that, right? If you're not okay with castor oil and it gives you a reaction, which I understand, wild growth oil is a very good oil also. But my point is this, even if you use argan oil, at the end of the day, use what works for you, but keep one oil. Give it time to work. I've been growing my locks for many, many years. I still swear by castor oil. That's all I use. I don't, and some of you know what my hair looks like. I posted my hair on my Facebook page a few weeks ago, and I had my hair out. Some people like, wow, all that disrespectfulness. I'm like, yeah. And I haven't done my hair in 2 years. I still use just one oil and I keep it simple. All right. So Jimmy's about to go wash her. Her hair she has a lot of new growth, as you guys can see. All right. When last have you washed your hair?
Maybe a few weeks ago.
All right, good. So she hasn't washed it in a few weeks. No, it doesn't smell. This is her natural color, which I love about that. Her hair does grow gold. And Jimmy's about to go wash this and clean up her scalp and all of that. She was just talking about when she first came to me. Her hair was very flaky. Hers wasn't from using too much oils because at the time she was living in Alaska, that cold, dry air. She couldn't understand why. We finally figured it out, and once she moved, then that helped a lot. And she just, how often do you oil your scalp, Queen?
I'll say about probably like once a week. Maybe.
Once a week. Yeah, you don't have to oil. That's another thing. You guys are oiling too much. That's why I love castor. I will go back to castor oil again when people tell me, oh, castor oil too thick. I like, look at it as an extended release pill. Because of the thickness, you don't have to do it that often, okay? So keep it simple, and I'll be back to show you the end part of this video. Did the doorbell twerk? Baby twerk. Chuck, did I say the doorbell? Did the doorbell twerk? Y'all hear the shit I just said? I think something wrong with me, though. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm exhausted. Okay, guys, she is done. Done. I don't do her hair tight. One, she is extremely tender-headed. One of the most tender-headed clients I have. I'm very gentle. It's just she's extremely sensitive. All her nerve endings just left her body, and it's on the top of her head right here. All right, so again, remember, when you're using oils, you do not need a bunch of oils. Stop going to beauty supply stores and feeling the need, especially for the people who are now starting their luxury or just started it. Do not feel the need to pick up every single oil. Be careful with oils or hair products that, well, first when you come to Lux, you should put products in your hair, but oils that smell fruity and stuff, oh, they smell good, I should use it. And just mousse. What else? Spreads. You really don't need all that stuff. Okay, keep it simple, because you want, when your locks grow, you guys know I do not style locks. I have a very large clientele. Somebody left a comment years ago saying, how come she got clients and she don't style locks? Because the people who come here, like the young lady who Jimmy is washing right now, been with us for a million years. This sister has been with us. When I said she first came from Alaska, her locks were by her ears. This is her locks now. Nothing has thinned out. The people who come to us all these years, and the new people who are still trying to book us, they just want to have healthy locks. All right, that's all they want. There are some people who want the style, which is okay. If that's what you want, that is your money, that is your choice. By all means, go ahead. All right, but there are people like this who just listen, Yanni. I started this log journey. I had perms before, especially the ladies. I had perms before. I did it all. I just want to have healthy locks. Do you ever style your hair?
No.
No. And she's a correction officer, by the way. So what do you have to do as a correction officer? Like keep it in a loose bun. Okay. Over the shoulders. Yes. All right. So the only thing, if you guys see some small marks in her hair, that's not dirt. She has lint. She's okay with it. If you do have lint in your locks and it bothers you, do not pick at your lint. You may feel the need to do it. It's like biting nails. Try to avoid picking at your lint because you're going to break your locks down. Don't brush your locks. Don't take like a pin and pop it. The best way to get rid of lint, because it cannot be washed off. Lint is caused from your clothes, hugging people, your pillow, your towel, your sheets, whatever. It's in the ear. Lint, it's something you cannot get away from unless you're living in a bubble, and no one is. Just color your hair back in your exact hair color. She is, what do you call, like a dirty, what do you call it? Like a sandy brown, dirty brown, yeah, more sandy brown. And cause it's summer, her hair is looking very gold. So if she wanted to color her hair, she'll color it back in this color. So what it will do, it's going to camouflage the lint. We have clients who we do it for. We don't dye, we color. And what happens now is not something they're going to do often. They're going to do it like once every 2-3 years. And then as the hair grows, more lint comes. And, you know, if you decide to go that route, just get, I love Herbatins and Cream of Nature. Herbatin first, then Cream of Nature. Herbatin sells on Amazon. You have a box of Herbatin, Jimmy? We threw it away. No, that's fine. Look it up. Herbatins. H-E-R-B-A.
One of my boxes.
You got a box of it? Okay. Herbatint. Hold on. This is the Herbatin color. Tange does red. So she just got her color in Herbatint. Right, they have a nice array of shades. You can check that out on Amazon. If you want to go for a more cheaper one that's not that bad, I like Cream of Nature. Get the one that says thank you, sweetums, ammonia free. It's on the bottom of the bottle. Make sure it says that so it doesn't have all that chemicals in it where it could, you know, get seep into your pores. All right. We are in Georgia. We will be here until the 30th. If you're trying to book us, again, we are only booking for the Georgia location. If you're trying to book us for the Jersey location, please do not call, text, email, do any of that. Wait until I post for Jersey for the month of September, God willing. If you're trying to book us at the Georgia location, please speak your name, call, leave a voicemail, absolutely no text messages. If we've never met, only these people are allowed to text me. All right, because today's our first day, so it's only regulars. Only the regulars are allowed to text me. I've never seen you, don't text me. Leave a voicemail, speak just your first name. Hi, my name is Sarah. Speak your telephone number very slowly and very clearly. Even this cycle, when I try to return people's calls, you're rattling off your name and your number, and I have to write everything down because my phone is an old model phone, my work phone. So speak your name. My name is Sarah. My number is 555555, and I will return your call. You just need to call one time. Don't be weird and creepy. Don't make it weird. All right? That freaks me out. I will call you back. Just be patient. And I usually call between the hours of 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. Okay? And we are now located, I forgot to mention that the last time, we are now located in Atlanta. We're not in Norcross anymore. How does it here feel?
Feels good.
Your head relaxed now after all. I swear, I just want to beat you up your head sometimes. See how nice and thick it is? Her locks has never been thinned out. And she and I have been together going on, going on 7 years, yeah. Because you were in Alaska and your locks back then was only like 6 months old. I know it wasn't a full year.
Yeah.
Because you could still see the pattern in your locks when we first met, yeah. Yep, that's how long we known each other. But back then I was still washing hair. So this is what healthy locks look like. That has not been pulled, yanked, snatched. She does have, her locks does do the, naturally do the what you call it? The little bulby things because of the texture here she has. But her hair is extremely healthy. This is what you want. You want when you look at your locks, it's the same size all the way down. That's how you know you're doing something right. If you're seeing locks that's thinning in the middle, find out, unless it's a medical condition that causes it or you change medication. But if you know you're getting your hair done, it's like, wait a second, why it started thin? It's because whether you're doing it or the person is doing it, it was either twisted too tight, palm roll too tight, interlock too tight, something was done too tight, you had it styled for too long, too tight. That's what thinned your locks out. When locks are just left alone, this is what it looks like. All right, guys, stay tuned for more videos. You're looking at it now, right? You're like, yeah, that's right. See, they're all the same size. Turn to the front so they can see your amazing hairline and your gold forehead. Lean forward. Like, look at your knees. Perfect. See that hairline? Never been snatched. Perfect. That's what you guys want. See how perfect that looks? And I don't pull her tight because if you pull her too tight, she starts to get light little flakes here. She's prone for that. So nothing is pulled tight. I could actually stick my fingernail, I cut my fingernail short this time underneath her locks. Under each one. Guys, see it right there? So that's how you know it's not done tight. All right? Do not have your hair done too tight. That's very important. Stay tuned for more videos, guys.